My name is Army Specialist Jeremy Young. I was shot in Afghanistan. This resulted in the loss of my right leg and other injuries. This is my wife, Kayla Young. We've been married just shy of 3 years. We live in North Carolina.
We met when Jeremy was in the hospital in San Antonio, Texas. He was overseas with my brother-in-law, and my brother-in-law told my family about Jeremy, and so I went to go visit him in the hospital, and we became good friends, and a few years later we got married.
It was like any other day. We went to do an overwatch, and we had an Afghan soldier turn on us, shot 5 of us. We all made it. I took the brunt. I was 4 feet away from him, and I got hit 18 times. I remember everything. I didn't pass out till about an hour and 20 minutes later. I tried to lift up my saw. My bones in my arms were both shattered completely. Then her brother-in-law and Doc pulled me around the corner and started working on me, and it was a lot of pain, and I was bleeding out everywhere, and we all knew I was pretty much dead. I remember the chopper ride. I got to Fob Shank, and that's when I finally passed out from blood loss and woke up in Texas.
I didn't know anything about him before I met him. I didn't even know his name. I was only told that my brother-in-law's buddy was shot in Afghanistan and was in a hospital in Texas, in San Antonio. And so when I went to go see him, I just didn't know what to expect. So it was kind of scary at first to see him like that. He had to be fed all of his food and given his drinks. I don't even think he remembered my name when we were introduced for a few weeks after we met.
Yeah, after I finally started remembering things, her and her mother would come to see me, and I had never met another family like them. I remember she was just one of the kindest people I ever met, and she'd just come and sit there, and sometimes we didn't even talk because I was in so much pain, and she would just sit there. And as the years went by, and we became to know each other more and more, and that's how I knew I was going to marry her. We live in Randleman, North Carolina right now. We have a 2-story home, and it's steps to get in. The doors are still not wide enough for the wheelchair to get in without smashing the door up. And the way the house is set up, it's not meant for a wheelchair. When we do have kids, I don't want to take a chance of falling going up the 2nd story, and they're very steep. And I don't even go upstairs. I get a lot of sores in my leg because I'm not able to use my wheelchair. They take months to go away, and there's some days where I'll just won't even get out of the bed, so that way they can heal.
I always worry that he's gonna fall, especially with how tired his leg gets and sore. I don't want him to trip and get even more injured.
If we're selected to get a Homes for Our Troops home, I'm looking forward to having the wide doors, the wide hallways, all one story, just flat and level, a concrete driveway, a garage, a shower that I can roll my wheelchair into and get out. There's so many things in that house that it's gonna be amazing if we get it. I mean, it's something we never imagined, and it's awesome.
I would really look forward to seeing how much better his way of life would be. I think it'll be a lot easier for him emotionally, mentally, and for me to know that he's going to be happier and more comfortable.
Hopes for our future is we both want kids, and I think that getting a home that is actually adapted for me will make that task a lot easier and take a lot of stress off of her if she needs to leave and I have the baby. I don't have to worry about falling. I can stay in my chair, and there ain't gonna be a single thing that I'm gonna have to worry about. To me, Homes for Our Troops stands for freedom for injured veterans, a sense of security.
Homes for Our Troops is a wonderful organization. These people are sacrificing so much of their time to give these veterans something that's changing their lives. You couldn't ask for anything more, and there's no words that you can say to thank them And so I'm really thankful for Homes for Our Troops and for the sacrifices they make and the way that they change these veterans' lives.